nice to see you again.
Same here, same here. I really miss you, and I've spent such an amazing time in Norway. So nice to be chatting here and chatting with you, Jorun, for sure. Thank you,
Yeah,
Magda, for the invitation as well.
I'm so happy that this could happen because you are a very busy woman. So,
Yes, I've been busy lately, but
okay,
for you, I have
yeah.
time always.
So I'm so happy that Magdalena arranged this because I love your product, and I'm sure that now everybody will see how beautiful and perfect this product is. And I love your last products. So yeah,
You so much. It's really nice. Yeah, I'm really happy that after a couple of months of creating everything and working on it and arranging things, when finally I can see my products and I can see that people like them, it's like the most rewarding thing I can imagine. So I'm really glad to hear that that you like new collections as well.
yeah, and it's so. I'm so happy that Magdalena got the product today. So this weekend I'm going to have some fun with it. And yeah, and I just some of the things you showed us when you were here in Norway in February. So
Mhm.
I would like to hold on before we talk about what we're going to talk about to see people coming by so we can see
Yes,
if we
yes,
get
I
any.
can. Just want to say hello and good evening to everyone and whoever is here. I'm very thankful for being here and wanted to spend a little bit of time with me and your own chatting. And of course, if you have any questions, I will try to answer. If not during live, I can answer that after the show. So if you have any questions, you can leave
I
comments.
think we can go to the question before you be created and show
Okay.
us everything.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I did the same that Iris did when she had her last interview. I was checking IE what they say about you. Do you want to hear?
Yes.
Yeah. Uh, I will not pronounce your last name because that is totally not for Norwegian tongue. But Aida, also known by her artistic nickname Aida, and I can see my old products. So I found today you had the name on your products,
Yes,
your
that was
nickname.
yes, that was my nickname. It was like I don't know. When I started, everyone had a nickname. We didn't actually use our real names in craft world. At least in Poland, it was very popular to have nicknames. So I had my nickname as well, which is I think it's about the same like my first name, just written originally like in a little bit of Arabic, I would say. So the pronunciation is a little bit more accurate. But after a while, I just stopped using the nickname because people were confused. What's that?
Yeah.
What is that?
Hmm.
Uh, so you can still find my nickname somewhere
Yeah.
on the older products, but right now I'm just using my original name and surname. So
Yeah. I can go ahead here. And she began her creative journey around 2010, sharing mixed media and scrapbooking project online. With a background in psychology, she brought a unique emotional depth to her art, which quickly gained recognized in the international community. Using the name Aida, she became a well-known figure participating in international design teams and collaboration with creative brands such as All in Create, Scrap of Elegance, and others. These early collaboration gave her both recognition and vulnerable industry experience, fueling her vision to create something of her own. In 2013, she founded 13 Arts, her own brand dedicated to high-quality mixed media products that reflect both artistic vision and personal experience. Today, Aida is also a sought-after educator, teaching workshop across Europe. Her collection often revolve around themes like identity, nature, and healing, also with a focus on meaningful creativity. And when you were here in February, I asked you if you could give us some more words and phrases, and I loved your kind of words, and you did. So
And
I
this
am
set
so
of
happy for
speakers,
that.
this set of speakers is inspired by our conversation, and I put some motivational words, but also what you asked was like not every day is nice, not every day you feel really great. So we sometimes need to have a little bit of more sad or more melancholic quotes. So that's what I tried to put. I've got these stickers here. So this is
Yeah. Oh,
inspired really by our conversation. And
I'm
I
looking
think
forward to see them.
you will get this one from me for sure, because
Mhm.
that's something inspired by our conversation. So yeah, there's a lot of nice quotes here.
Yeah. It was so nice to have you in my room. So that was very special. And now I'm fixing my room and putting things together as you told me. The things that is in mixed media, have it in the same place. It's easier to take it out then. So, but we can start on the question I have for
Mhm.
you.
Sure. Yeah.
So now I have been talking about a little bit when you started 13 Arts, but why did you? How did, where is the idea come from that you wanted to start at this and to be a Protestant?
Um, life happened, I would say, in the short sentence. Of course, I will just say a little bit more, but it was I started to create a little bit before I obviously started the company. And that was a little bit of my art therapy and healing process as well, because it was not very good time in my life. We had some problems with my younger son, health problems when he was born, and my mom passed away. And I was in a very like dark place. So creating different things was a kind of therapy as well, and healing. So maybe that's why you can still see it in my art and in my collections. That's what I'm trying to send a message, that the art is a really nice way to heal. And after a while, when people started to send me like really nice comments that I like what you're doing, obviously I was not good at it at the beginning, but still it was something maybe unique, a little bit different that everybody else was doing. And I put a lot of like emotions on my paper. Even now, I even prepared some of my older works. Maybe I will show them later. When I can see now my style, like 13, 14 years ago, and my pages were really emotional and like dark, and you can see that
Yeah.
that was the process of healing. So after receiving such a nice comments from many people, and one of my friend Agnieszka told me like, maybe you can start a company or start something else. I was not really sure. I was so insecure. So I just started and said, okay, let me give like a chance where I will try. I was not really believed in myself back then, but this path was great, and it still is. And I am absolutely different person now. So that's the story. It's not like something I just thought like doing for money or anything else, but because life happened and I had to stay home with my son, and I couldn't actually go to any kind of job. So that was perfect for me to stay at home and create, and that was the beginning. Of course, it was 13 years ago, so it's it's different story now, but that was the beginning. Yeah.
But your product is quality because this is old. This is very
Yes.
old, and
Yes. Very
I
old.
tested it today, and it's just as good as when I bought it. So
Uh,
this is a treasure because you don't have this anymore. So I think that your product and your story and this was just meant to be. I think.
I think so too. I think so too. I can see now that everything that has happened, it happened for a reason. And even some, the days I thought that I will not make it. It was very hard when the kids were younger. Obviously, when you have younger kids, it's very difficult to be mom and businesswoman and to have time to create and everything else. But now I can see it had to happen. So I'm here now in the place I'm at the moment. So very thankful for everything. Yeah.
Your name, 13 Arts, is both a little bit mysterious and unique. Why did you come up with 13 Arts?
I was born on the 13th, Friday the 13th. So that's the first part I took it from my birthday. And the 13 number, like obviously it's in my life forever. And I used to live at the 14th number, and like it was a very obvious choice. And the arts was because I wanted to also show that I'm not really into one kind of art. I'm trying different techniques, trying different things. And I used to have a blog before I started the company, which was called 13 Passions, because I tried a little bit of ceramics, a little bit of acrylic painting, a little bit of this and that. And I was trying to find a short name for like a continuation of this blog. Uh, so yeah, I don't know. It's just, but I think it's very nice because it's very catchy and short and very unique, as you said. So, but it's connected to my birthday. Yes.
Yeah, and it's perfect because then it's very personal.
Yes, yes, it
Yeah.
is.
So, yeah, and what I was talking about that your product is high quality because I can see that this paint I was buying in
Very
2016.
old, very old.
Yeah,
Yes.
and it's as good as new. So, and all of your product is the same. Uh, if it's medium or paint and the last one I have is the watercolor set. So that's some I'm going to test because we are going to craft it this weekend to have a new opening of her shop, and we are going to have demo, and my pleasure is to have demo with 13 Arts, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
Yes, I was very fortunate to cooperate with really good chemists, and all the recipes are originally made for me. Sometimes I cooperate with other brands, but also they try to make things exactly how I want it to be. So yeah, that's nice that they are perfectly exactly the quality I wanted to have. They are a little bit different, as you know, from different companies, and but I really love how they work and how they last, because I have my artworks obviously about 15 years or 13 years old, and they are still the colors are still bright and vibrant of it. Yeah, yeah.
My favorite is the clear gesso. I
Great.
am I am very picky on my clear gesso. This one is um, when it's dry very fast, and every other medium is working perfectly. It's not it's perfect because it's a little bit as a sandpaper, so it's everything is uh, put is holding on to
It's
it.
perfect, yeah, because
Yeah,
it catches the paint and mediums on the surface. So that's what it was supposed to do. So it's great. It's great.
can you talk about a little bit about your new product, the Black Velvet and Fantasyland? They are so different. Why? What happened here?
You know what? I always I'm laughing about that. I have like two sides inside of me. One is a little bit of dark side, which I like. I like really textured, dark, grungy, grungy look of my artworks. But sometimes after a while, I need a little bit of break from this darkness, and I'm going into more light and pink colors. And always, I was really sorry that I didn't have a daughter, because I really tried to make layouts with pink and stuff like that, and I didn't have photos of little girls, so it was very difficult. But I think I have like this duality in me. I really I'm having fun creating really dark and textured things, but also I like this lightness sometimes, just for contrast. And I wouldn't be able to create only in one style constantly. So uh, in my releases, there are you can find really dark grungy collections, but also really light and nice, and sweet, but with a little bit of texture, a little bit of this and that. So they are not like very cute and sweet, like, no, they're not childish, but more pastel and light, for just for contrast, I think.
Yeah. But I think that's so beautiful that it is so difficult. So it's so different because it's for everybody. It's from
Trying to do to find a way to a lot of people, a lot of artists, a lot of scrapbookers and crafters, so everybody can find something for themselves. So
yeah,
that's it works.
and that is so good. Um, is there some of those two collections you like better?
You know what? I've worked a little bit with both, and honestly, I don't have a favorite. This one is the Fantasyland is really nice and sweet. The light is not very well, very good. I will show you maybe later on the back camera. So it's kind of difficult to explain, but I like both of them. And for now, after making few projects, it's really hard to choose. Maybe after a while, because the Fantasyland is very like cute and sweet and delicate, and Black Velvet is more
It's beautiful.
darker, and you can create a little bit more of depth and texture, and make it a little bit more grungy, but it's very elegant. So I think first time I have made such an elegant collection. So I'm really looking forward to having more fun with those, because they are brand new. I didn't have a lot of time to play with them, but I like
No,
both of them
yeah.
equally for now.
But is there anything of your older collection some have been your favorite that you go to when you need to have a time for yourself and play? Is there a collection you go to every time to? Yeah, because it's
Yeah, I've got few of my favorites. Like there is for the grungy look, I really like Industrial Zone, which is really rusty and grungy. This is perfect when I really have an urge to create something more textured and grungy. And the last winter, it was grungy winter was really nice, also with these
yeah,
textures and grungy looks. So I'm more into grungy style, I would say. But sometimes when I need a break, I really love to go back to create with something lighter. And I used to have a lot of favorite. I like flow with colors as well, because it's not very old, but also I'm still working with these collections and I'm having fun. I don't have any problem with coming back even into more older and older collections. Even I have really very old collections in my stash here, and sometimes, oh, that was so nice, I really forgot. Yeah, I have few favorites, but I really love all the collections.
Yeah. Um, you are a mom, and you are an artist, and you are a producer. How do you manage to make your day good? As you said, you have been working late today.
Yeah, it's very challenging, I must say, and but you know what? I think you have to love what you do, because otherwise it would be really hard. Some days and weeks, like this recent 2 months, were really busy, and I was very tired. But obviously, it was all worth it,
Yeah,
and I'm trying just to manage. I'm not perfect anymore. I really love to be perfect, and to have a clean house and dinner ready. But it's very challenging, so I'm just doing my best. And I'm working really late every day. Almost, I finish my work about midnight or even later sometimes. So what I do, I'm just trying to manage. I'm just trying to
yeah,
manage, find a little bit time of for my family, for myself as well, to go to the gym or to meet my friends. But it is really challenging. So probably most of business women around, they would agree that it's hard. But when you love what you do, I don't really think what I'm doing is a job. It's just a pleasure for me.
I understand. Yeah. And how is it to be a woman in this work? Because we was on the ferry in February, and it was only men. All the big bosses was men.
Yes, well, in our industry, I would say it's a little bit more women, but sometimes there are families running the business. My husband also helps me a little bit, I must say, because I wouldn't be fair saying that he's not, because he's helping me with some financial stuff and things like that. But mostly like the ideas and the creativity, obviously, and everyday things in the shop and stuff like that. It's on my head. So, um, well, for me, I would say I would encourage other women to try to have. Because it gives you a little bit of power, and you believe in yourself uh, when you achieve some goals in your life. And I can see, like I said, my path was that I was really in different place in my life when I started this company. Sometimes it's very hard. I will not lie. It's hard. I had also my ups and downs during all these years, but at the end of the day, I'm very happy. And I think it's very good for women to have something by to create something by your own, and then it challenges you, it will make you stronger. So yeah.
It does. I see that we have got to say hello to everybody because we had it on the private chat and you have to put it on the comments. So I'm so sorry, everybody, that we didn't say hello, but we notice you, and we are happy that you are here.
Yes, hello
We are
everyone.
soon finished with the question, and she's going to make a journal for us. But we have to. Um, in October, you are coming back to Norway, aren't you?
Yes, I'm so happy that we have established the dates and everything else, and I will be making some workshops,
Yeah,
and
in
I'm really
Oslo.
happy yes, in Oslo,
Mm.
and I'm very happy to go back and to see you all again, because I was having a blast in Norway, and I really loved the time there. I really loved the people. The all the girls were fabulous, and I had lots of fun. And so I'm very looking forward to it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have been taking two of your class, and I'm so happy I did it because
Mhm.
you were coming to Norway in 17 or 18, but
Yeah.
something happened and you didn't come.
Yes,
But
yeah.
I was finally to take a class, and everybody in Norway who is going to the ferry in Oslo, you can be happy because this is a perfect class for you. And you are going to make a mini class.
Yes, we will be making big classes and also small classes. So of all the details that are coming soon, because I need some time to finish my projects. But yes, we will be working for sure with papers and mediums. That's what I love, creating like collages or art journal pages, but also some 3D works. So I will show you more very, very soon, but I'm already working and thinking what should I do with you in Oslo. And I hope you will like it and enjoy the
Yeah,
time with.
I have put. This is what I made
Uh,
on your class, so I thought it have to be up there so people can see what they can make if they take your class. But I think that you are going to make something for us today. Um, Give us a little taste of what we can get in Oslo.
yes, I will
So
just make an art journal page, just quite simple, because obviously the workshops are more complicated, and I also give you much more tips and techniques during workshops. But today I will just show you how to work with some of the new products, and I will show you the watercolors. As you said, very, very good quality. So I just wanted to show you how they work. So today I was thinking about black velvet, because yesterday, I think, or today's back, I will show you the page I have made with Fantasyland. So maybe today something a little bit different. So whenever you're ready, just let me know. So I will just switch the camera and start working. It will
yeah,
be all spontaneous. I didn't plan. So I hope it will be okay and we'll
I
have
know
some.
it will be perfect. So I will come back and talk to you a little bit later after you have shown us the beautiful you're going to
Okay,
show us now.
see you
So
later. Thank you
yeah,
so much for the chat. Okay, so I have to give me one moment. I have to switch the camera and prepare my desk for you. And one moment. So let me just check settings. Okay, one moment to do. Okay. Okay, you can see my desk now. I just need to set the camera. So one second, everybody. You can see my computer. It's upside down now, I think. Just one moment. Need to, yeah. Now it will be better. Let me know if you can see everything. Okay. Yes, I hope it's okay. Let me just prepare my art journal. I'm just checking. I hope you can see everything. Just if not, please let me know. And but I hope it's fine. Okay. I hope it's all good. So I have my art journal here. I had this art journal also in Norway. So some of the pages you have seen, some of the pages I have created live. And this is my recent recent page I have created with new products with Fantasyland. So you can see the page with the pink and green tones with this nice girl here. Today I was thinking something more elegant, and I will show you the second set of watercolors. This one for Fantasyland, you can see the colors here. They are so beautiful. But for Black Velvet, we also have this gorgeous, gorgeous set of watercolors. So I have prepared a page with clear gesso, the favorite Joron's product. I just need to finish drying it. It was dried naturally while we were speaking. So I just need a quick dry to prepare the page. Remove this from the set. Yes. So I hope you can see everything. And if you have any questions regarding the products I'm using, just let me know. Okay, I hope it will be enough. Yeah, so as Joron said, clear gesso, I had the big jar here. The clear gesso is very, very nice to use. It's quite thick. This is what I wanted to have, really nice and thick products, because we use it with paper. Obviously, also we are mixing scrapbooking papers and also some paper, some mixed media techniques. So I really like the thickness. So this is how I have prepared my page with a little bit of texture. So I hope it will be nice to create this background. So I want to create this abstract background with watercolors, and I will be using the splash techniques first. So I just add a little bit of clean water. This is one of my favorite techniques. I also have shown in Norway on my demos, but today I will show it again with those who were not attending Stavanger show. Yes. So I just have some water here, and now I will show you how beautiful the watercolors are. They are very, very highly pigmented. So this nice golden color, I really, really love. It doesn't look like this when it's in the pan, but after adding some water, you can see how gorgeous and how bright it is. So as you can see, the pigment is absolutely top quality. So you can either paint, just dilute the paint here, or you can splash. I like the splashing techniques because it will create a little bit more abstract background. Oh, hey, jest okay, to dobrze. I will answer in Polish to my Polish viewers. So you can see the golden color is absolutely beautiful. So you can either splash or paint, but I will just add a little bit more water to create this really nice like flowing paint background. And then you can add more colors. You can work wet on wet, or you can work, you can dry the first layer first and then add a little bit of more color. I will dry a little bit because I have a lot of water here, so I just want to have the first layer a little bit more dry. Yes, the color is absolutely perfect. And you can see a little bit of texture from clear gesso. That's what I wanted to have, not just regular flat page. I just wanted to have this nice texture, but I will also show you here while it's drying how you can work on the watercolor paper. So you can see how intense is the paint. So this is absolutely amazing. And I really like how you can work with the colors and how you can see all this granulation of the paint here. So this is absolutely my favorite product recently. I'm having fun with all the colors. So this is the gold. And I will also add a little bit of gray. Basically, the set perfectly matches the collection. I will show the collection just a glance here. So this is the collection and the scrapbooking papers. And as you can see, that the colors are absolutely perfect. So we have a little bit of gold and this pale blue and a little bit of brown and white and black, really intense matte colors, also perfect for splashes. And this gray is also, it also matches lots of colors here. So when you have the collection and the watercolors, your just the imagination is the limit, because you can actually create anything you want. Okay, so I will just add a little bit of shadow gray with a little bit of water. As you can see, I'm just splashing with water. I'm not painting, I'm just splashing a little bit of this wood brown again, just for contrast, a little bit of darker color. So this is very easy technique, like for everybody. You can use this splashing technique for any type of background, and the quality of the paint is great. And then you don't have to think too much what I'm doing here, because it will just do itself. You just add some water, and then I will just adding a little bit of contrast with those black. I will take the smaller brush for the splashes with black. You can see very, very, very easy. Okay, let me just dry this. When you're using the heat gun, you can still move the paint. If you don't want to move the paint, you just leave it to dry naturally. But of course, during live show, I just need to dry this one. If you have too much water, you can also remove the excess of water with the towel or any kind of wipe, just to speed up the process. Yes, they're blending perfectly. I will just show you in a second how they look when they're dry, because obviously after drying, the color will be a little bit different. And I really love the edges of colors. So that's what I love about watercolors. And the texture from clear gesso, you can also see it through the paint. So this is really, really simple, as you can see. So really not something challenging, and you don't need to plan the whole page. If you have this nice background, you can add stamping if you want. You can add some pencil, whatever you really like. I'm just speeding up the process a little bit with white, but obviously you can just leave it to dry as it is. And you can already see all these nice edges of the paint. What I really love this effect. Okay. And because we have clear gesso, you can remove the excess of paint easily, and also the paper will not soak in the water. So if you are working on a watercolor paper, you don't need to add clear gesso. Of course, you can for the texture, obviously, and also for this kind of effect, but also with watercolors, you don't need to prime your paper. I'm just using regular cardstock here, so that's why I have started with clear gesso for my page. So this is like very, very easy, cool technique, as you can see. This is my first layer of paints. After that, you can work with anything else. So let me see what we have here. Maybe I will just start because, as I said, I didn't have a lot of time to have fun with all the products yet. So I'm just today I'm having fun together with you. So I will just use a little bit of stickers. The stickers are on transparent background. So you can still see the beautiful background you have created, and you can just play with those. And again, the clear just correct the, it's not very straight. The clear gesso is also great to use on top of these stickers. They are because they will not catch the paint. So I'll just show you the difference. If I would love to paint now, the paint will not really stick because it's just kind of a foil, as you can see. So it just stays on top. But if you use some clear gesso first, so you can still see the design of the sticker, but after we dry this, we can put some colors on top. And it dries really, really quickly. So just a quick dry. And then you can see now, you can add some colors. Maybe I will just add this nice pale blue on top. You can see now the paint just sticks to the surface. So that's what I really love about gesso. I'm using a lot of white clear gesso. Sometimes when I'm creating the darker projects, I really love black gesso as well. But white and clear are perfect. So now you can blend in the stickers as well, because they have the layer of clear gesso on top. So that's the tip I wanted to show you. And let me see, what do we have here? Maybe the Eiffel Tower, why not? The transparent stickers I like because you can still see a little bit of background with those. Let me just use a little bit of clear gesso as well here. So now this is basically my first layer, my background with the paint and stickers, and now I can add whatever I want. I will maybe create a little bit of scene with die cuts today. Just a quick dry again. Obviously, with watercolors, we need to dry the surface. I will show you this, the paint on watercolors. So you can see it, it creates nice, perfectly vibrant colors. They are perfect to paint, to color the stamps as well. Okay, so this is the first layer, and then we have these nice die cuts. I have lots of different ideas for those. I don't know what to do. We have some flowers, maybe we'll use those, sure. And some nice quotes as well. Okay. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. So let me see what I'm going to use. Maybe this black mirror will look nice, and a little bit of flowers. This elegant lady. Let me see. We also have a man here. Why not? Maybe we can make a masculine page for once. We'll see. Or a girl. So the die cuts I really love because they are perfect for playing with, oh, maybe the girl here. I really like her. Okay, so you can just use any type of glue for the paper elements. Obviously, you can also use gel medium or multi-purpose medium, which is a little bit thicker. I can use the glue. It doesn't really matter because it's just a paper. If you want, you can, when you're creating 3D effect, you can use the foams, the 3D foams, but for the art journal, I prefer to have it more flat. So basically, what I'm doing, I'm just creating a little scene with the girl here. This is all very, very easy. And obviously, during workshops, we will be working on the layers and details and everything else. So that's what I'm showing today, is just an easy start for anybody who wants to start working with mixed media and to have some creative fun with paper and paints. So a little bit of heart, maybe a little bit of butterfly, why not? Just play. I really love these die cuts and I need some more time to play with those. This is a very feminine collection, but also we have a man or two if you want to have something really nice for a guy, for like a birthday card or birthday gift. And what I need to have a nice text as well. Thank you. I'm really loving I like to create, obviously I love mixed media and love to create backgrounds and play with paints and stuff like that, but also arranging the papers and playing with those. It's just something I really like. Maybe this one is quite kind of bigger, so it would be perfectly seen here. But we can also go back to the stickers and use a little bit of text with the stickers. So you can find here really nice, good and bad quotes. But maybe today we'll just choose this one. They are tiny, but they're also perfect for smaller projects or ATCs as well. So you can also use them for the papers and for the background. I'm not really sure if that's I need to correct, it's not very straight. Just one moment. Okay, now it's better. Sometimes I prefer to create when I'm standing because I can see my my artwork from the distance, and then it's better. Now I'm sitting at my desk and I really need to Okay, and also you have those on the black background, so you can use these as a kind of a border for your art journals. You can see they're a little bit longer and they're perfect for like a border on your art journaling page. So this is something I really wanted to have. So thank you for the idea, Jeroen. It was a great idea for me to work with. Yes, I think that would do. And maybe one more because I need something else here. So many nice quotes. It's hard to choose. And what else? You shine from within. Why not? Okay. So the stickers are really nice because they can be used as a kind of instead of the stamps as well. So that's what I have for now. And I really would love to have a little bit of glitter in my life. So I will just use this acrylic ink just as a finishing touch for the page. Just one moment. Shake it really, really well. You can use it as it is. It is quite thick, as you can see, but also sometimes I'm just mixing it with a little bit of water. Then it's a little bit better to splash. So I will just add some extra shyness here on the page. You can also paint with this. Okay, so just a little bit. You don't need too much. It's very, very rich with the glitter inside. And now I will just add a little bit of this dark and this shadow gray with a little bit of black. You can see how intense the paints are. So they will last a long, long time. And I'm just adding a touch around my main composition to create a kind of a shade. So that's what I really love. It will just pop up from the page when it's surrounded by a dark color. But still I want it to be blended with the page. So I'm just playing with some paint and some water. I think that would be enough. A little bit maybe here as well. And when I'm finishing my art journal pages, I'd like to use the black pen as well, so I can highlight some elements and black here maybe. So you can play as long as you are happy with the result. I just wanted to create a kind of a shade on this main composition here. So I will just give it a quick try. Let me see if you have any questions. Thank you. Yes, that's I think the main goal for me is just to have creative fun. I'm not really planning to create something really spectacular. The creative process itself is great for me, so I don't need to have a masterpiece every time I'm working. Even if I'm not happy, it's okay because it's, again, I'm learning something new with each page, with each process. Let me see how it turns out when it's drier. So then you can still play, or you can leave it as it is. It's up to you. I'm just put a little bit more black here. Always when the paints are dry, they will be a little bit less intense. It's always like that, so don't be surprised. If you need more, just add a little bit more. And just add some water, so it will be more flowing and more blended with the background I have created first. Thanks, Jorun. Thank you. Of course, you don't have to use die cuts or stickers. You can use different elements. You can even cut a little bit of papers from the same collection, or if you don't have the collection, you can use something else. I like to play with different things, but when I'm creating a collection for you, I'm trying that to find the balance that everything's really matches. So you can either use the stickers or the papers or the paints, everything, comes together really nicely. So you don't need to really think too much. When you just choose the collection, everything matches everything. So that's something I really like. You can add a little bit of texture with a liquid medium. I'm not using a lot today because I want to finish the page really soon, but I will just add a little bit of more glitter to have some nice texture. And the liquid medium will dry transparent, so it will look like a rain of glitter here and there. It will stick, the glitter will stick to the liquid medium. And also liquid medium will give you this nice shiny texture. So let me just finish the page with a really, really quick ideas. You can also add a little bit of micro beads if you want. I really love to play with the textures as well. So you can see, sorry, everywhere you've got the liquid medium. You can also use gel medium for sure, but liquid medium is nice as well here. And it will just stick to the liquid medium here and there. So just a nice quick dry, and I will use my pen, and that's it. Just a very, very quick and easy art journal page. Let me just find my pen. I've got lots of pens, but when I'm trying to use one, of course, sometimes it doesn't work, but this one should work, I hope. So just a little bit of finishing touches with the pen. Again, not really perfect, just playing with the edge, just to close the page, to finish the page. And you can do more if you want. You can add some journaling if you want to create something else. It's obviously whatever you prefer. So just take a quick try, and I will be finishing, and I will just show you some close-ups. Of course, tomorrow it will be totally dry. Maybe I will add something on top, like what I like to do the next day, to use a little bit of white gesso to highlight the textures, or just blend the colors together. But you just need a little bit of time to dry the page. The best way is to leave it overnight to dry perfectly. So I will just show you some close-ups. For now, it's still quite wet. So I'm just trying to dry it a little bit, and then I will just leave it to dry overnight. After the show, I will just make some quick photo for you so you can see how it turned out. Thank you. Thanks, Magda. So you can see that's not something really difficult, I would say. And sometimes it's better when you don't plan. You just play with all the colors and textures and elements. So that's what that was my goal, that everything matches everything here in the collection. So whether you play with Black Velvet or Fantasyland or different collections, you can be sure that everything will match together. Okay. Okay, I think that would be it for today. Just a little, a little something before Oslo.
It's not a little something. It's so beautiful.
Thank you.
It's
I will just
George.
switch the camera. Sorry. Yes, I will show you some close-ups. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
look
I
at
will
that.
just switch again for the front camera. Okay. I hope you can see me, or just, oh yeah, yeah, there. Here we go. Sorry for this. And yeah, all good
Thank you
now.
so much for this. And I just have to say, the people who is going to Oslo, they have something to look forward to. And I love these little boxes with colors. That's with
Yes,
the
it's
yeah,
very convenient if you are going for holidays and you just take your art journal and a little box of paints. It's
yeah,
very tiny, as you can see. You can
yeah.
fit it
It
in
is
your, yeah, but
perfect.
still the colors are so vibrant that it will last a long time. So that's what I like about it. Yes.
Before we close up, I just have to ask, is there something in the water in Poland? Because there are so many great artists from Poland. And if you're not an artist, you have a shop or you are a producer. Yeah. So what is
Yes,
it?
yeah. I don't know, but sometimes I was asked about the same thing when I'm traveling, because we do have a lot of producers, manufacturers, great brands in Poland. So I'm very proud of that. And I think the creativity comes also because from the place that we didn't have a lot, and we had to be creative. And back then, in 15, 20, 25 years ago, obviously there was not a lot on the market we could buy. And even in the kitchen, when we were cooking, we had to be creative to cook with what we had. So I think that's also something we grew with. We just had to be creative and to have ideas how to do something. And probably it's a little bit connected to that. I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
so too. Thank you so much for sharing this with us and your insight and your passion and how you started the 13 Arts, and not least that you actually started. You had only been creative for 3 years and you start a company. That is amazing.
Yeah, that was something really, like, for now I think it was very um early, but it was very, a good point, I think, a good place for me to start, because also there were not a lot of mediums, and girls, we couldn't buy anything back then. So I just wanted to have some products which would be good quality, but also quite cheap, so everybody could actually buy something and start to creating. Because when I started, you couldn't buy anything, and if you could, it was very expensive. So I'm very happy that I have achieved that. So you
Me
can
too.
share this
Me
passion
too.
with me.
I look forward to meet you again, and not at least see what you create with all of the new product you have come with. And you are traveling a lot, so I know that you are just home for a couple of days before you go out again. So thank you so much for stopping by and talk to us and be creative with us.
Thank you so much again for the invitation, for a lovely chat, and it was lovely to see you again, Jorun, and I'm really looking forward to see you in real life again in October. I will share some ideas for the projects very, very soon with you, and I hope we will spend a lovely time together.
Yeah, thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.